Hey! Welcome back to my channel. I'm Gabs. This is the Inkbunnie. And this is our Summer Slash TBR. So we have 4 prompts for Summer Slash. And that is book with a female lead, book with a final girl trope, book takes place in a summer camp, and a book with a heavy body count. So these are the books that I have chosen, and let's go over them together. So the first book is the final girl trope. I chose a classic. We are going to read And Then There Were None by Agatha Christie. This, I think, will be my first classic for no, because I read Trouble Is My Business by Raymond Chandler. Okay, so this will be my second classic of the year, and this kind of solidifies that trope in the genre, so here it goes. And then the next book I'm going to read is for the heavy body count prompt, and it's called The Decagon House Murders by Yukito Ayatsuji. And these, the last 3 are all books that I physically own, so that means that there'll be books I can get off of my shelves, and I can start attacking my physical TBR. I'm so excited. And then for the female lead prompt, I'm going to read The Library at Helbor by Cassandra Kah. And it has sprayed edges. And then for our final prompt, taking place at a summer camp, we are going to read The Counselors by Jessica Goodman. Now, I'm giving her a second try because I read They Wish They Were Us and I wasn't a fan. So hopefully this will turn things around. Let's get a little bit of an idea of what they're about. So, Camp Alpine Lake is the only place where Goldie Easton feels safe. She's always had a special connection to the place, even before she was old enough to attend. The camp is the lifeline of Roxwood, the small town where she lives. Alpine Lake provides jobs, money, and prestige to the region, but few Roxwood locals get to reap the rewards of living so close to the glam summer camp with its 5-figure tuition and rich kids who have been sent there for 8 weeks by their powerful parents. Goldie's one of them. Even with her towny background, Goldie has never felt more at home than she does at camp. And now she's back as a counselor, desperate for summer to start and her best friends, Ava and Imogen, to arrive. Because Goldie has a terrible dark secret she's been keeping, she is more in need of their comfort than ever. But Goldie's not the only person at camp who has been lying. When a teen turns up dead in the lake late one night, she knows that the death couldn't have been an accident. She also knows that Ava was at the lake that night. What did Ava see, and what does she know? And why hasn't she said anything to Goldie about the death? Worse, what did Ava do? Excited about that. And then the synopsis for The Library at Helbor. The Helbor Technical Institute for the Gifted is the premier academy for the dangerously powerful, the Antichrists, Death Workers, World Eaters, and Apocalypse Makers. Helbor promises redemption, acceptance, and a normal life after graduation. At least that's what Alyssa Lee is told after she's kidnapped and forcibly enrolled. But the Institute is more than just a haven for monsters. On graduation day, the faculty embark on a ravenous rampage, feasting on their students. Trapped in the school's cavernous library, Alessa and her surviving classmates must do something they were never taught: work together. If they don't, the school will eat them alive. Yo, I'm so excited. And then The Decagon House Murders is a Japanese classic, and it was inspired by And Then There Were None. Interesting. This lonely rock-bound island of Tsunojima is notorious as the site of a series of bloody unsolved murders. Some even say it's haunted. One thing's for sure, it's the perfect destination for the K University Mystery Club's trip. Only in Japan. But when the first club member turns up dead, the remaining amateur sleuths realize they will need all of their murder mystery expertise to get off the island alive. As the party is picked off one by one, the survivors grow desperate and paranoid, turning on each other. Will anyone be able to untangle the murderer's fiendish plan before it's too late? Oh, I'm so excited. Oh my god, this must be thick. It's only got 12 chapters. Oh god, the chapters are long. They're probably about 20-30 pages a piece. Alright, and now, And Then There Were None by Agatha Christie. Surprisingly enough, I've never read this, and I've never seen any of the movies. So we are coming into this fresh. 10 people, each with something to hide and something to fear, are invited to an isolated mansion on Indian Island by a host who surprisingly fails to appear. On the island, they are cut off from everything but each other and the inescapable shadows of their own past lives. One by one, the guests share the darkest secrets of their wicked past, and one by one, they die. Which among them is the killer, and will any of them survive? So yeah, those 4 books are my chosen TBR for Summer Slash. If you have finalized your TBR, leave them down below because I would love to catch up with you guys. And yeah, we start reading on the 1st of August. I'm so excited. It's a little pile, but I mean, it's got some decent page counts. The Counselors is 343 pages. The Decagon House Murders is 284 pages. The Library at Hellbore is 273 pages. And then in post, I will put the page count for And Then There Were None because it's digital and I don't know. So yeah, as always, make sure you use the hashtag Summer Slash. And I will see you guys again soon. We'll have vlogs, weekly vlogs. We'll have some spooky things to go on with the readathon. I'm thinking of some scary movies. Maybe even some movies based on the books I read. Like, that have the same vibe, you know, that fit the prompt. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see. I'm Gabs. This is the Inkbunnie. And I'll see you sleuth out.